Hello and welcome to this video on AWS billing, pricing features and tools. Whether you're just getting started with AWS or preparing for the AWS Cloud Practitioner exam, understanding how AWS handles billing, pricing and cost optimization is a crucial skill. In this video, we'll walk you through the key principles of AWS pricing, cost optimization strategies and essential tools that you can use to manage your AWS cost effectively. Let's dive into the world of AWS billing and cost optimization, where efficiency meets cost savings. But before we move on with the session, make sure that you've subscribed to our channel and clicked on this bell icon so that you may never miss on any update from us. Now, when it comes to AWS, one of the key things to understand is how you'll be charged for the services that you use. AWS offers flexible pricing models that can fit different needs. Let's break down the basics. First is pay as you go. This is the most common way AWS charges you. Instead of paying upfront or for a fixed amount of usage, you pay only for what you actually use. If you stop using a service, you stop paying for it. This makes it flexible and cost efficient because you're only charged based on the services that you consume. Next is reserved instances. Now, these allow you to reserve AWS resources like virtual machines for 1 to 3 years at a discounted rate compared to pay as you go. It's a great option if you know you'll need these resources for an extended period. Next is saving plans. Now, similar to reserved instances, saving plans offers discounts if you commit to a certain level of usage over time. However, they provide more flexibility because they apply to a broader range of services and they aren't tied to specific instances. AWS services have different pricing models depending on what you're using. First is compute pricing. When you're using services like EC2, which are basically virtual machines, you're charged based on factors like how much computing power you need and how long you use it. Next is storage pricing. For services like Amazon S3, which is for storing data, you pay for how much data you store and how long you keep it in storage. Next, data transfer pricing. AWS also charges for moving data between its services or from AWS to the internet. But don't worry, data transfers within the same region are often free. Alright, now let's understand the AWS Free Tier and its limits. When you first sign up for AWS, you get access to the AWS Free Tier. Now, the AWS Free Tier allows you to try out different AWS services for free, but only up to certain limits. There are 3 types of free tier offerings. The first is 12 months free. Some services are free for the first tier after you create your AWS account. You can use them up to a specific limit during this time, and after 12 months, regular charges apply. Then we have always free. Some services remain free as long as you have an AWS account. You can keep using these services up to their limits. You won't be charged. And next we have short-term free trials. Now, these services that are free for a limited time or until you reach a certain usage amount. Once that time or usage is up, you'll start getting charged if you continue using them. If you go over any of the free tier limits, AWS will charge you based on their regular pricing model, which is typically pay as you go. You can see the details about these limits and services on the AWS free tier page. Alright, now that we have covered the key principles of AWS pricing and how you can take advantage of models like pay as you go, reserved instances, and saving plans, it's time to dive deeper into how you can manage and reduce your AWS costs. Let's take a look at AWS Cost Optimization. When using AWS, you want to make sure that you're getting the most value for your money. AWS offers several ways to help you lower cost while still getting the performance you need. Let's go over some key strategies to optimize your spending on AWS. The first is right sizing. This means making sure that you're using the right amount of resources for your workload. For example, if you're running a virtual machine with more power than you actually need, you're paying extra for that. By adjusting or right sizing the resources to match your actual needs, you can save a lot of money. Next, we have reserved instances. If you have steady, predictable workloads, using reserved instances is a great way to cut cost. By committing to resources long term, you get significant discounts compared to using them on a pay as you go basis. Then we have saving plans. Now, these are flexible options for cost savings. If your usage spans multiple services but is predictable in terms of total resources needs, committing to saving plans helps you save without locking you into a specific instances types. It's especially useful for customers who use a mix of compute services like EC2, Lambda, and Fargate. Then we have spot instances. AWS has extra unused computing power that you can bid on at a very lower price. Now, these are called spot instances. They're a great way to save money, but the catch is that AWS can stop these instances if they need the capacity back. This option works well for workloads that can handle interruptions like batch processing or testing. Data transfer cost can add up if you're not careful. AWS charges for data moving between regions or from AWS to the internet. To reduce cost, keep your data and services in the same region whenever possible because data transfers within the same region are often free. Also, using tools like Amazon CloudFront, which is a content delivery network, can help reduce the cost of delivering data to users around the world. Next, identifying underutilized resources and eliminating waste. It's common to have resources running that you don't fully use. For example, you might have storage that you're paying for but not using, or virtual machines that aren't active but are still costing you. By regularly checking your AWS resources, you can find these underutilized services and shut them down or scale them back, saving money by eliminating unnecessary expenses. Leveraging auto scaling for cost efficiency. AWS Autoscaling is a powerful tool that automatically adjusts the number of resources that you're using based on demand. For example, if your website gets more visitors at certain times of the day, autoscaling will add more computing power when needed and reduce it when traffic slows down. This ensures that you're only paying for what you need when you need it and helping you save on cost while maintaining performance. Now that we have discussed strategies for cost optimization, it's essential to understand the tools AWS provides to help you monitor and manage your spending effectively. AWS offers several powerful billing and cost management tools that can give you insights into your usage patterns and help you make informed decisions about how to manage your resources. Let's explore these tools in detail. The first is AWS Cost Explorer. AWS Cost Explorer is an intuitive web-based interface that allows you to visualize and analyze your AWS spending over time. With this tool, you can generate detailed reports and charts that break down your cost by service, account, or even by specific tags. You can view your cost on daily or monthly basis, set custom date range, and even forecast future cost based on historical usage patterns. Cost Explorer also provides insights into trends, helping you identify whether your costs are increasing or decreasing over time. By using Cost Explorer, you can quickly pinpoint areas of high spending, understand your cost drivers, and make informed decisions about where to cut back or optimize your usage. The next tool we have is Cost Allocation Tags. Tags are basically key value pairs that you can attach to your AWS resources, allowing for better organization and management. Cost allocation tags enable you to categorize your resources based on various criteria such as projects, departments, or teams. Now, by assigning specific tags to your resources like project, marketing, or department finance, you can track and report costs associated with those categories. This means you can see not only your overall AWS spending but also how much each project or department is costing you. Cost allocation tags help you understand your spending patterns on a more granular level. This information is invaluable for budgeting as it allows you to allocate cost appropriately and manage finances for specific projects more effectively. That wraps up today's video. If you found the content useful, please give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with others who might benefit. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop any questions or topic suggestions in the comments. Your feedback really helps us improve. If you're interested in diving deeper into AWS, check out our latest CLF C02 course. You can find the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.